What's up, guys?
Hi there.
Helmet Productions 5 here. We're reviewing Thor
Ragnarok.
which we just saw today. And
In 3D and
3D.
First, real quick point. The 3D was damn good. I'm excited for 3D to be honest.
Yeah, it's 3D.
3D was pretty damn good, especially towards the end.
Yeah. So
Just in general.
yeah. So yeah, 3D was good. But you should probably see it in IMAX. We couldn't, but you should if you can. Anyway.
Luckily, our theater screens, it almost looked like those. I think they're kind of curved, so they're pretty good screens. But
yeah,
I wish we saw it in IMAX, but yeah, whatever. Can't do everything.
All right, so let's dive right in.
Plot synopsis. If you don't already know, what you probably do, but you know, there's a movie review. This is kind of one of the things you gotta do. All right, Thor. Thor is well, he starts off world somewhere, and then he ends up back on Asgard. Yet first, well, he has to find his dad Odin with Loki. Him and Loki need to find Odin. You should have known that because Doctor Strange after credits scene. And
blah blah blah. Thor ends up on Sakaar.
Hela shows up. Thor ends up getting shot. Well, I wouldn't say shot off. Well, sort of shot off to another planet. In a figurative sense, he doesn't literally get shot off like Hulk in Hulk comics.
Yeah.
But he ends up on another planet. Sakaar, obviously Loki ends up there too.
Hela's ruling Asgard. And
is taking control of Asgard, and he needs to prevent Ragnarok,
which is the end of Asgard.
End of Asgard.
And the destruction of it and all this stuff. So, then, when he ends up on Sakaar, he gives in the gladiator battle. And who does he find? The Hulk!
No, but the...
No one missed the point, because you already spoiled the Hulk was in this movie.
Hulk.
You're
incredible!
I mean, we already knew the Hulk was in the movie because it was in the trailer, but you just spoiled the punchline. Because you said, oh, the Hulk got blasted in this, and the punchline doesn't work so well. Because I just said I was going to lead up, I was going to build up to it, and say, yeah, he runs into the Hulk in a gladiator match.
No, Hulk got shot into space.
Yes, I know.
In the comics.
Yeah.
He didn't get shot into space.
No. But anyway, we're not...
He ends up there a different way.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Hulk's there. And, I mean, kind of doesn't matter, but anyway,
fight.
Hulk's there.
And then, obviously, they fight in the trailer, but obviously you know that they're not going to hate each other the entire movie. So eventually, Hulk needs to team up with Thor, Valkyrie, Loki, just form his own little team, because screw those Civil War people, they're off having a Civil War without Thor. Thor doesn't appreciate that. He forms his own team, and now they got to go back to Asgard and prevent, and stop Hela from killing everyone.
Yeah. And there's your basic plot synopsis. Synopsis. There you go.
So yeah.
All right.
This movie is now the characters. Thor. Yes, Chris Hemsworth is allowed to kind of bring his own, more of his personality into the role this time more than ever before.
Yeah. It feels a lot like those comedy videos you saw of Team Thor, those viral videos that were released. It feels a lot like that. And, you know...
Some people might have a problem with it.
Yeah, but I found it funny. And I thought...
I'm glad, just glad that... Because if Chris Hemsworth is going to be playing Thor for God knows how long, you know, you gotta have fun with it. You gotta, want to do it, you know?
Because from interviews, he said that he felt bored with the character. Up until this point, he wanted to take it in a new direction. So,
and Taika Waititi, the director, also wanted to switch things up, obviously, and
obviously,
if you're going to be playing a character for a super long time, you've got to kind of put some of your personality into that, and Chris Hemsworth brought some of his personality, and I think it was still really good.
Yeah, it still felt like Thor, but it felt like Thor with
Thor
with
has
more
a
jokes.
sense of humor.
He's not just
Thor
super serious
more
all
personality,
the time. And Chris Hemsworth
I think
always does really
worked,
good.
And I like the direction Thor's going, where you know he's not all super. Well, he wasn't always super serious, but he's not like I'm Thor. I have to save the world. it's
he
not.
tells jokes too.
Yeah, he tells jokes, and he's having a lot more fun in the role, which is good.
Which is good.
And he said he's really proud of this movie, also, which is.
And it seems like everyone in this movie is having just such a fun time, which is always good to see.
And now, obviously, there's Hulk, who has a lot more to say and do
as
than
Hulk.
usual as Hulk. And
it's pretty cool.
I
think
talk
it's the
and
most
stuff.
Hulk has ever talked in a live action movie,
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
So basically,
Good for
like,
Hulk fans, you know. I mean, we might not get that
he has
solo
the
movie,
vocabulary of like a 2-year-old, but you know, he can talk.
Yeah.
He can say some sentences and stuff. So yeah,
Mark Ruffalo does a good job when he's doing the motion capture, of course, and of course when he's Banner, and Mark Ruffalo.
Banner's in there for a little while.
Mark Ruffalo always nails it. He's a good
And
Hulk.
you can really like.
Some
parts
best
you can
Hulk.
tell, some parts it seems like it's written, but it's all good. There's a lot of improv in this movie, and I think that's really pretty funny and pretty good. It works pretty well. Like we've said before, the cast just looks like they're having so much fun with this movie, and this movie is so much fun that you can't help but just like appreciate all the stuff they come up with on the spot.
Seems like it'd be just a very fun movie set to work on.
Yeah. It seems like it'd be super fun to work on the set.
All right, Tom Hiddleston is back as Loki. He, of course, always
charming and mischievous as ever.
Yes, and of course he kills it. He always does. Tom Hiddleston, guys.
Tom Hiddleston is awesome.
Of course.
Loki is awesome, even though he can be a dickbag sometimes.
Yeah.
Actually, I never really see him as a dickbag.
Yeah,
more
he's
just kind of
not trustworthy.
Kind of slippery and slimy.
You never know what he's gonna do.
But, yeah.
And you still don't know if you can trust him by the end of this movie. They give you, of course, they always give you the false sense of maybe you can trust him, but you never know. You never know when he's gonna pull a fast one. You never know. Anyway, also
the cool thing is, well, no, that's kind of spoiled.
Yeah.
But it's just he's awesome. That's all. And
also,
Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson, I think she's a great addition.
Yes.
I can't wait to see more of her. I'm pretty
Hopefully
damn
she
sure we're gonna
comes
get
back.
more of her. Hope she comes back for
Great
it.
actress.
Is she gonna be anything?
I have no idea.
Well, if she is, that'll be cool because she's awesome in this movie as well. I think she's a great addition. Everyone has good comedic moments and all that sort of. Everyone gets a lot of good comedy in this movie. Valkyrie's introduction was kind of comedic. I like that.
Yeah.
She's got some character quirks that make her pretty fun. And also, her character has some depth too with her backstory.
Yeah.
And
does a great job. And
let's talk about the villain here, Hela,
Kate
played by Kate
Blanchett. The brilliant Kate Blanchett. She does amazing. Of course she does.
I think she's a pretty like.
I think she was one of the more
One of the more
compelling, memorable villains that we've had.
Yeah, she just really she comes in, she chews up the scenery.
Yeah.
You can tell she is really like relishing this role, and
she's also having a lot of fun, like surprise. But like she's a really good villain, and which is good because like we've gotten a couple good MCU villains this year. We got Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming. Now we got Hela. Good.
Yeah, and
MCU stepping up with their villains.
Like,
so, yeah,
it's a little unclear by the end, but I hope that they do more with her character, and yeah, we don't know like if or how she's gonna factor into like Infinity War and stuff like that, but we'll see. And have we missed any? Besides Korg.
There's some supporting characters. Taika Waititi plays a motion capture character, and he's hilarious. And then, there's
obviously Scourge and played by Carl
Urban, and you got Jeff Goldblum in there playing the Grandmaster.
Playing the Grandmaster, but really playing Jeff Goldblum. But hey,
Jeff Goldblum.
He's still hilarious and awesome. It's basically
love Jeff Goldblum.
If Jeff Goldblum ruled over a planet, that's the Grandmaster,
and it's awesome.
And it's great.
It's great. It's
and then there's, I think I like each Thor movie. It seems like Heimdall is having a little bit more to do.
Yeah.
And I think he is pretty cool and good in this movie too. He's definitely a badass. I still want to see more of Heimdall in the future.
Idris Elba, come on.
He's Idris Elba, come on, man.
And, so that's most of the important characters we had to cover there. So overall, my thoughts is like, I think this is definitely by a landslide the best Thor movie. The past 2 Thor movies, I mean, Thor: The Dark World got like people consider that like many people consider that the worst MCU movie, and then the first Thor I haven't seen in a while, but I remember I did enjoy it, and I enjoyed Dark World too, but this is definitely the best Thor.
Yeah,
and it's the
definitely.
most fun
I
Thor.
just had a blast to finish
yeah.
watching this. I don't think it's necessarily like, I don't know, like it's the best reviewed Marvel movie. I don't really know if it deserves that, but it's pretty good. It's definitely the best Thor movie in my opinion. So it's up there, but I don't think it's the best.
Yeah.
The only problem I would have with it is all the jokes are good and they do land, but I just feel like it kind of undercuts some of like the drama and the stakes. Because like some big stuff does happen in this movie, but you kind of just doesn't really feel as important as it should. I think.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, whoa, well that happened. Oh, okay.
They're just gonna not.
They're not gonna acknowledge that, really.
Except
Okay.
make a little joke about it, like what? Okay. But the jokes were pretty funny. It was pretty funny. It was a truly funny movie. What am I talking? Pretty hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The one joke in particular is really funny.
Yeah. So, that being said,
what are you gonna score it?
I think we're gonna go 8.7 out of 10. I quite enjoyed this. It is my. I don't know if I liked it more than Spider-Man. I'm a bit biased when it comes to Spider-Man. I have to watch that again, and I'll have to watch this again too, for sure. But I really enjoyed it, and it's fun, and you know, I like Hulk, and Hulk's finally in a movie again, and it was
finally. I mean, we missed Hulk, man.
Yeah,
we missed Hulk.
We missed him.
But
yeah.
Another thing I want to quickly mention is the visuals. I think those are really like.
Oh yeah, the
pretty
visuals
movie.
were great, and I really
Very
liked the
Jack
score
Kirby.
too. Yeah, I like the score. It was like electronic kind of. It was really
it's just a very good looking movie. A lot of the shots,
Oh, yeah.
like some people said this before, it looks like a painting, which kind of suits the whole fantasy sort of vibe that the Thor movies have.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, it did. It was a very good looking movie.
And I really
well
like
shot,
there's
very well
little
directed.
character moments like between Thor and Loki and other characters that I think were probably some of my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
But my score, man, this is difficult. All scores are subject to change, in my opinion, with like over time and all that
That's
sort of
true.
stuff. But for right now, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5, I'd say.
All right.
So yeah, so then if you're an MCU fan, you have no reason not to see this. It is pretty damn good and very entertaining, and just great fun to watch.
Best Thor movie for sure.
Definitely.
And it's probably in my top 10. Top 10. How many MCU movies are there now?
About 17.
Like 17.
I'd
Yeah,
say
it's in my top 10.
I'd say it'd be in my top 10.
Yeah, it's in my top 10.
So,
Alright.
yeah, that's that, and see you guys in the next video, whenever the hell we make that.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, Justice League's coming out this month, so count on that. The 17th, guys. 17th is our next video, or 18th, whenever we see it.
Things season? We
Confirmed.
always make offers that we don't.
Confirmed our next video is a Justice League review. We're not
Confirmed?
confirming anything else. Justice League review will maybe be our next video.
We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know.
We'll be making some other videos and stuff.
Probably just a Justice League review, for being honest.